An isosceles trapezoid is formed by cutting off the top of an isosceles right triangle such that the long base is 10 centimeters and the short base is 4 centimeters. Find the area of the trapezoid. Alright, so we start out with this isosceles right triangle and we chop off the top so that the top base, the short base, is 4 and the long base is 10. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to split this triangle, the original triangle, in half. So I'm going to draw a little dotted line down here, drop an altitude, which splits it in half. Okay, so this is a right angle. And if I do that, if it's an isosceles right triangle to begin with, then this is 45 degrees, and this is 45 degrees. So when I split it in half, I also get another isosceles right triangle. Okay, so if I look at just this half of the triangle, it's another isosceles right triangle, and the this is 5, and isosceles right triangles, they're isosceles, so the legs are the same length. Okay, so we know that the altitude of this isosceles, the original isosceles right triangle, is 5. Okay, so we can figure out the area of the original triangle before we chopped off the top, and that's 1/2 base, which is 10, and 5, which is the height. Okay, 1/2 base times height, so that gives us 25. Okay, that's the original isosceles right triangle. Now we chopped this off, and a trapezoid has 2 parallel lines, so this is parallel with this. Okay, so this is another isosceles right triangle, and we know that the short base is 2, so this part of it is 2. So if I'm just looking at this top triangle, okay, the part that I took off, there's a right angle, the whole base is 4, so this is 2, and then this leg also has to be 2. This is 45 degrees. Okay, so when we chop it in half, we get another isosceles right triangle with legs of 2 and 2. Okay, so we have 2 of those actually. So, alright, well, we could figure out the area of the portion that we chopped off. Alright, so let's figure that out. It's 1/2. The base was 4. I think I kind of scribbled it out there, but the base is 4 and the height is 2. Okay, so we end up with 4. And if we subtract the thing we chopped off from the whole, we end up with the area of the isosceles trapezoid that we're looking for. So if I subtract 4 from 25, I end up getting 21. And our units are centimeters, so that's centimeters square centimeters. Alright, so the area of the isosceles trapezoid is 21 square centimeters, and we can get it just by taking the original triangle and subtracting the triangle that we cut off.